Tonight at 5 starts now.
We begin right now at 5 o'clock with a member of Mayor Joe Hogsett's own party calling on him to resign. This after multiple reports that Hogsett knew about sexual harassment allegations against his former chief of staff and did nothing about them.
That's right. Let's get right to News 8's government reporter Garrett Berquist, who just talked to members of the council about the issue. Garrett.
Councilor Jesse Brown is the first council member to demand Hogsett step down. At least 3 women who used to work in the mayor's office say they endured pervasive sexual harassment from Hogsett's former chief of staff, Thomas Cooke, and they say Hogsett did nothing about it, no matter how many times they told him about it.
Probably one of the worst examples of being psychologically trapped was after a night where he had sent me 68 text messages in a row and had been yelling at me. The next night, he asked to come up to my apartment, even after I had told him that I was exhausted and didn't want to talk to him anymore.
That was what Caroline Ellert told News 8's reporting partner, Mirror Indy. She originally wanted to remain anonymous, but later agreed to be identified publicly. Thomas Cooke was Hogsett's chief of staff until December of 2020, when he was asked to resign. He then worked on Hogsett's 2023 election campaign.
What kills me the most is I said something years before that happened. I ran into the mayor in person and said something again. Like at every turn, someone should have done something, and I wonder how things would have been different for her had Thomas's behavior been stopped before he started grooming her at the end of 2017 going into 2018.
Roberts confronted Hogsett over Cooke's behavior. She provided audio of the encounter to Mirror Indy.
But I did get your messages.
Oh, I know you did.
Tinley was asked to participate because of her role as not only a lawyer but also as the treasurer of the campaign.
I understand that, but when someone's coming forward with a report, you have a neutral, safe avenue to report. That's how that works. Talking to your attorney puts me in a position where I have to get my own to protect myself. And as an attorney, you know that. That's just not okay.
Councilor Jesse Brown says Hogsett should resign over the allegations. He says it's one thing for the mayor's chief of staff to use his power and position to sexually exploit his direct reports. It's another for the mayor to allow it to happen again and again and again. A better world is possible, but it starts with transparency and accountability. Hogsett must resign from his position as mayor of Indianapolis. So far, no other members of the council have called for Hogsett's resignation, but council Republicans want an investigation. Should Mayor Hogsett resign?
So one of the things we've called for is an investigative committee. In that committee, we have the power to subpoena people to come before us and testify. Through that, we would be able to have, Mayor Hogsett would be able to have his so-called day in court. I don't think that right out of the gate we need to say that resignation's the answer, but I don't think it's off the table by any means, pending a thorough investigation.
Hogsett's office has not yet responded to my request for comment on Brown's demand that he resign. When the allegations against Cooke first came out last month, Hogsett said at the time, "I condemn the conduct that was reported." As set forth in the official statement from the City of Indianapolis Office of Corporation Counsel, each complaint at the time it was reported was taken seriously, investigated, and resulted in sanctions. I'm Garrett Bergquist for Wish TV, wishtv.com, or follow us on Facebook for updates.